Have you ever wondered which empire in Indian history was the first to centralize power and make a lasting impact? The answer is the Nanda Empire. This empire, with its enormous power and prosperity, controlled vast regions from Magadha and beyond. Do you know that this empire began with an ordinary man? Let's dive into the fascinating story of its rise, achievements, and eventual fall. Mahapadma Nanda. Who was Mahapadma Nanda? He was born into a humble family, with legends saying he came from an unusual background, even described as being born under a lotus leaf. This story may sound like a movie script, but it's the truth. Using his intelligence and bravery, Mahapadma Nanda defeated the ruler of Magadha and established the Nanda Dynasty. He was famously known as the destroyer of Kshatriyas because he defeated powerful Kshatriya dynasties and consolidated power. His rule was strict, but his strategic mind laid the foundation for one of India's largest empires. Mahapadma Nanda conquered many small kingdoms, expanding his empire to include most of northern India. He not only made Magadha strong, but also created an empire that was powerful and vast. His rise was the beginning of the Nanda Dynasty, a force to be reckoned with. One of the most notable aspects of the Nanda Empire was its prosperity. Under Mahapadma Nanda and his successors, the empire flourished economically and militarily. So, how did the Nanda Empire achieve such prosperity? It all came down to agriculture, trade, and a well-organized taxation system. The Nanda Empire thrived due to the fertile land of Magadha, especially with the presence of the Ganga and Sun rivers. These rivers made the land ideal for agriculture, and the Nandas capitalized on it. Moreover, the Nandas established extensive trade routes, both by land and sea, allowing them to trade with distant lands. This increased the empire's wealth and helped maintain its power. One of the main reasons for the wealth of the Nanda Empire was its effective taxation system. Mahapadma Nanda established a strong fiscal policy that ensured the treasury was always full. The revenue from taxes funded the empire's military and administrative needs, enabling the Nandas to maintain control over their vast territories. The strength of any empire lies in its military, and the Nanda Empire was no exception. Their military force was vast, well-trained, and powerful. Now, imagine a ruler who was once an ordinary man, yet his army could match the might of the most powerful forces of that time. The Nanda army was massive, consisting of 200,000 infantry soldiers, 20,000 cavalry, 2,000 war chariots, 3,000 war elephants. This large and organized army helped the Nanda Empire defend its borders and expand its territories. The sheer size of the army was a testament to the Nandas' commitment to maintaining power and enforcing their dominance. The Nanda Empire's military was so powerful that even Alexander the Great, who had heard of the Nanda army's strength, decided not to invade India. This shows the influence and impact of the Nanda military. They had built a formidable army that even the greatest conqueror of the ancient world respected. Like every great empire, the Nanda Empire eventually fell. But why did it collapse? There were multiple reasons, including administrative failure, excessive taxation, and internal revolts. Let's take a closer look at the reasons behind the fall of the Nanda Empire. One of the major causes of the Nanda Empire's downfall was its heavy taxation system. While it funded the empire's military and infrastructure, it also burdened the common people. This created widespread discontent among the populace. The peasants and commoners were unhappy, and this dissatisfaction began to spread across the empire. Another key factor was Chanakya, also known as Kautilya or Vishnu Gupta, a brilliant strategist and scholar. Chanakya, dissatisfied with the Nanda rulers' harsh rule, planned to overthrow them. He found a young and capable leader in Chandragupta Maurya, whom he mentored and guided to defeat the Nanda rulers. With Chanakya's strategic brilliance, Chandragupta successfully toppled the Nanda dynasty and founded the Maurya Empire. The fall of the Nanda Empire didn't mark the end of its influence. In fact, it paved the way for the rise of the Maurya Empire, one of the greatest empires in Indian history. The Nandas' administrative, military, and economic foundations played a key role in shaping the success of the Maurya Empire. Administrative reforms and centralization. The centralized administrative structure established by the Nandas became the backbone of the Maurya Empire. Chandragupta Maurya and his successors adopted the Nanda administrative system, refined it, and made it more efficient. The Nandas' military and taxation systems influenced the Mauryas, who further strengthened them. These systems became the foundation for the economic and military power of the Maurya Empire, which ultimately expanded across most of the Indian subcontinent. The Nanda Empire may have fallen, but its legacy lives on in the Indian subcontinent's history. What the Nandas achieved was nothing short of remarkable. They established one of the first centralized empires in Indian history, built a strong military, and created an economic system that supported their power. While the Nanda Empire ultimately declined due to internal issues, its administrative systems, economic policies, and military strategies were adopted by the Maurya Empire, ensuring their continued influence on Indian history. The rise of the Nanda Empire shows us that anyone, regardless of their background, can rise to power through intelligence, strategy, and sheer determination.